because I'm about to shamelessly name drop here, but I'm only mentioning him surely because of what only because of what a nice guy he was. My second ever gig, I managed to blag my way onto a bill for Reginald D Hunter, and he was fucking brilliant. Such a nice guy. He's obviously a professional comedian. He's on 8 out of 10 cats every other week. Just a well known guy. And it was my second gig, and basically what it was, my friend runs a pub. The pubs in this area that there's a company called Outside the Box. It's run by Math Brown, really nice guy as well. He gave me a few gigs just off my friends recommended me, which was really cool of them. And they put me on this gig with Richard because Maths he knows quite a lot of the pro comedians and he can get quite big names down there. Like during lockdown at this pub I gigged at in New Malden near me, he got Jimmy Carr down. Like he gets a lot of big names. And he had a gig coming up with Reginald D Hunter, and my friend asked my friend who ran the pub because my friend runs the venue. Math runs gigs at the venue, and my friend said, "Look, my friend's just started doing comedy. Can you give him 5 minutes on the Reginald D Hunter night?" And Math was like, "Yeah, I'll give him 5 minutes. Fuck it." And he did, and it went really well. And Reginald D Hunter's a professional comedian, no ego at all, really nice guy. Introduced me to his wife. I did a joke where because my early sets, I did a couple of like jokes about Americans, which obviously Reginald D Hunter is. So I did a couple of not anti-America jokes, but taking the piss out of Americans. So I came up with this punchline at the end when I found out I was supporting Reginald D Hunter because obviously he's American and he's black. So I said, if I'd known I was supporting Reginald D Hunter tonight, I wouldn't have included any of my anti-America jokes. Thank fuck I took all my racist jokes out, and and it got a really good laugh. Like it got one of my better laughs of the set. And when I went backstage, I went to shake the promoter's hand, and he went, turn around, and Reginald D Hunter's there, and he goes, "Tell me all your racist jokes, then, cracker." and when I tell you, he's about 6'7". He towers over me. I'm 6'4". I'm a big dude, and I just found myself looking up at Reginald D Hunter. He's got to tell me all your racist jokes, then, cracker. And mate, but like it was a joke. Like he did it sort of jokingly. I got pictures of him. I sat down and had a chat with him. Really nice guy. So he was my first experience. He was the first pro comedian I did a gig with, and my experience with him couldn't have been any better. But then I got comedians who were at my level who are arrogant as fuck. So I guess you never really know what you're going to get gig to gig. Do you find that the same with like as a promoter? You must get so many different faces that you see in the comedy game. Do you find it the same or?
Yeah, I think this is the theme throughout the podcast and throughout the circuit. The main ones that you're going to have problems with are probably those at the middle or those the odd few starting out.
Yeah.
But everyone around that is generally all right. Most of the people in comedy, I would say that I've got an amiable relationship with them. Like I get all right with them. We're not necessarily close friends, but we can have a laugh and a joke and we're cool. But the main ones that have given me the most problems as a promoter has been the odd new act, but the ones that give me the most problems are probably the middle spots.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons for causing it is because they've been in the circuit a while. And it's so competitive. There's so many great comedians that don't get a look in.
Yeah.
There's a bit of iffiness from their side where they feel that they're not getting what they feel they deserve. So they want to put that onto others. And
I've met a couple of agreed. I've met a couple of bitter people that, like you say, I think they probably think they should be doing better than they are, and I think it makes them a bit better. I think definitely.
Yeah, they're the main people that I get problems with as a promoter. The ones in the middle.
Yeah.
The ones and the couple that are new. Everyone else, like the new acts and the ones that are really high above, they're good. But I'll be honest, a couple of occasions I've been in situations where I don't know what to do with them. So like I saw Dane Baptiste. And I remember I messaged him for a gig and I didn't know what to say or do. So I just walked the other way. But I think maybe I did something wrong. I didn't know what to do. And I saw Rod Gilbert and I just looked at him. I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then a couple of times, I don't think you've seen me do my Zorro thing, but have you?
I actually watched a video of you doing the Zorro thing, actually. Yeah, there's one on YouTube. I've watched it. Yeah.
Some of it's good, some of it's a bit iffy, but
I always pay an interest in people I do gigs with, or other comedians I just want to support, or people I meet in the circuit that I like. If I get a spare bit of time on YouTube, and I was like, oh, do you know what, if they got any things online? And I have watched yours already, actually. Yeah, I did.
Oh. Hopefully they've not been too horrified.
Not until I got on the comments. I was brutal, but everyone else was all right. I've always really creative. I really liked it.
When I dress in the costume, I'm a lot more confident and sociable, and I got interacted a lot during the Fringe. And
did you? Because obviously I've only done gigs when I've been performed with you. I've only done gigs. You've emceed them. I've never actually done a gig with you where you've done a proper full set. Like you just tend to be the MC in the nights I've done with you. Was Zorro is that your go-to when you do gigs of your own rather than MCing the gigs you've organised?
I don't really enjoy performing as me anymore, but I do enjoy performing as Zorro.
Yeah.
The only thing at the moment is, so I did MC'd my gig in Wimbledon a couple of days ago on Wednesday, and it was so awkward and a bit surreal doing it, and it created a very odd atmosphere. It ended up all right in the second half, but it was definitely one of the weaker ones. And it's a bit of a catch-22 because you're running gigs and then you're MCing as a character act. And an MC's got to be neutral, and I don't enjoy performing as me anymore. But then if I try and host a Zorro, obviously it's very difficult to follow that, and then it's a surreal and odd atmosphere afterwards. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do at the moment. I do enjoy running gigs, but I don't really like performing as me anymore. So I'm in a sort of catch-22 where I may just continue MCing and think of it as a social exercise where I improve my interacting skills or whatever. But it is a funny thing. But yeah, what I'm saying, if I'm as my character, I can be quite confident. But outside of that, if you ask me to be sociable, I can be quite inhibited, but only if I don't know you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, that's understandable, bro. So you find with that costume and that mask, and you can kind of, I don't know, it's almost like a bit of a shield. You can just kind of, like, if it makes you more confident on stage, then that can only be a good thing.
It's a conversation starter straight away. So a lot of people, when I was in Edinburgh, wanted to take pictures of me. Maybe I should have charged for it. And then I would interact with random people. Like, people would interact with me, and I mean, you enjoy the attention. It's good to have a bit of a laugh with people. But I'll be very confident in terms of celebrities or whatever as that character. But as soon as that's off, it's like I'm me again, and then I feel a bit inhibited. But yeah, there was a few. You see,
it kind of strips a layer off you. Yeah.
You see everyone up there in Edinburgh, and I didn't really know how to